Another cue.
It's a sign we're on the right trail.
We're getting close. I remember last time it looked just like a pile of rocks at first. The dragon's here!
Stay alert.
Aye, some rocks are not like the others.
Another.
Burnt flesh. It's close. If one rock moves, I'll be ready. Hey, Mimir, you ever notice Thor talk to his hammer?
Oh, still doing that, is he?
Yeah. Is he, like, charming the steel or casting a spell or something?
No, just a weird bloke. Typically, those weak spots come in threes. Maybe there's another somewhere around here.
Father, what was Spartan training like?
Unforgiving.
Is that why you didn't train me like
Never
one?
mind that. Time to fight.
You there, Howard?
What do you want, Spirit?
The scroll. There was A message I must deliver. The Aesir and Thor, I must remember. The message must be delivered. It was important. My commander is waiting on my word.
He's been waiting a while then.
Tell us, what is the last thing you remember?
I was seeing red. With anger. At the Aesir. And there were these red trees. Please, help me regain my memory. Then I can tell you what I know of that day.
Thor was looking for a fight with the Vanir military.
Were the Vanir fighting the Aesir in this valley?
Aye, a battle the Vanir would eventually lose.
But what does the frozen lightning have to do with this conflict?
There's only one way to find out, brother. We keep looking. Yet another mystery crystal.
Great. Now we can move the sun and moon.
Your fire blades are looking a little cool. Hand them over. Let's do it. Hot blades coming up. Let's make something then.
A good fit.
That'll keep your bits in all the right places. good or what?
Very good.
You won't get so much as a paper cut in that. Need something special? Hitting the road or chewing the fat?
Stay alert.
Aye, some rocks, not like the others.
Dragon is coming! Watch out! Dragon! I see an altar up there. If we can reach it, we can change the time of day.
Typically, those weak spots come in threes. Maybe there's another somewhere around here.
Father, what's the biggest thing you've ever fought?
I do not know.
You can't remember?
Why do you ask?
I don't know. So we can compare?
It is not a competition.
I mean, not yet.
What a shame. A river once ran through here, bringing life to all manner of flora and fauna.
What became of the river?
Odin had something to do with it, didn't he?
Aye, dammed it up. Why bother fighting the enemy if you can just get rid of their water source?
A drought, now dragons. This place has really seen better days.
Another one of those mysterious crystals.
Mir, what's the deal with Odin's ravens? They can just transport him anywhere?
Except for the realm between realms, thankfully.
Why?
Harder to find, thanks to dwarven... Later, brother! Hostilities demand our focus. Something rather large broke through here.
Stay alert.
So, which is your favorite of Gavasir's poems, brother?
Why would I choose a favorite? Drake tracks.
We're headed the right way. Inasmuch as hurtling headlong into a ravenous beast's maw could be considered the right way. Whatever's making these footprints, it knocked over those trees like they were twigs. Be careful.
I am always careful.
Ha! Oh, bloody hell, are you serious? Ogre! We can't get through with that bastard trying to bludgeon us!
Then we must get closer.
Look out! Bloody thing can't be harmed! Something must be casting a spell on it!
Watch out!
Dead end. Where to now? Ah, another crystal. Best hold on to it till we can figure out what to do with it.
Look, I'll be damned. That was a joke, guys.
Are you certain?
I thought it was funny.
Let's go investigate, shall we? Bloody Odin. We could likely reach the other side of this canyon if there was still water running through it.
I wonder what's in there. I wonder, if we open the dam, do you think we'd bring the river back? A lift! I wonder if this will take us to the dam. The thought of the creatures here dying of thirst, it makes me mad.
Fun is that. But do not let it control you. Sather.
What were those Sather doing here?
Some Vanir turned to dark magic to defend themselves from the Aesir. There were Another Drekkie!
It'll eat its way through everything here. Let's track it down. That a Noken song?
That Noken's healing its friends, brother! Behind you!
This is the last.
Think using the crank wheel will help?
What is it?
It is a tale of combat. Of a fair-haired woman doing battle with the most powerful of all gods.
What woman? Elaborate.
But, oh, the specifics elude me. I had my side of me, and I was excited. Yes, about to bury the hatchet with an old friend. But something terrible happened.
I'm afraid that terrible thing was your demise, my friend.
I know there was more. 3 pods. I could see all 3. Please, help me make amends with my friend. Help me remember.
I've got a good feeling about this guy. I think he knows something about Mother.
Or not.
Have some faith, brother. Answers could be closer than you think. Doesn't seem like we can cross. Not yet, anyhow.
Stuck.
Looks like something's gummed up the works, brother.
Out! Out! Alka.
Surely that's unjammed the wheel.
The water's moving. Wonder if we can get anywhere new now.
I am ready to drink in the next life.
The water level's up. I think we can go across now.
That's where the Drekkie feed. Let's get ready. Won't be much time for fussing once the fighting starts.
Ready yourselves.
I got you.
Oh, bloody luck. Another one.
Move back!
The dam unblocked, the voracious Drekkie dead. I'd say this jungle is well on its way back to its original glory.
We should see if there are other dragons to hunt out in the crater. If we're gonna be, you know, healing the realm. So, what next, Father? Don't you think we should rescue Birgir?
Tell me, any progress on finding my body and the other half of my stuff?
Look, over here. The water's flowing. You got the water flowing.
Only so we might access more of the crater.
Yeah, but with the water flowing, the plants and animals will come back. I think we just healed this place.
It was not my intention.
For goodness sake, brother, just take the win. With the water flowing and new paths open to us, I say we go for a stroll.
We will search, not stroll.
Oh, come off it. You've never enjoyed nature for its own sake? Not just for the treasure you might find?
I mean, treasure's nice too.
You're hopeless. Both of you. Looks like our good deed has already brought back some wildlife. Suppose I spoke too soon.
Find a way out.
Behind you, watch out!
Atreus, I saw Durlin again too. After we forged the spear, Odin appeared. He had Durlin with him, threatening him, as if he knew I would know him.
But if Odin knew all along, then while we were pretending not to know each other, he was pretending not to see through us. Man, he really is a good liar. It's calling more wind!
It avoids every attack!
There! That did it!
I have to get past those vines somehow.
Alka!
The way is clear.
Mimir, you can yell at me if you want. For leaving.
What would that accomplish?
Might make you feel better.
No. You didn't trust me enough to talk through your worries. That's a wound not easily mended.
I'm sorry.
You needn't be. The fault is mine.
Now that I've spent time in Asgard, it's strange to imagine Magni and Modi there. Sif raised them both, right? She seems like a good mom. Maybe a little overprotective.
A good mother. Not as if I knew.
Let this wait. Stay alert.
Hold her! Watch the ogre!
Bloody thing can't be hard! Something must be casting a spell on it!
Watch out! Hold her! Watch the ogre! Watch your left!
Mimir, what else do you know of the mask?
Only that it was the great passion of Odin's life. He journeyed across Aegir's burning ocean into the heart of the silent matron herself to find it. Lost every man in his crew, but to hear him tell it, it was worth all that blood and more.
Mimir, what were you saying earlier? About Sif not being a good mother when you knew her?
It's quite true, if I'm being frank.
Set that aside
Brother,
for now.
you smell trouble, yeah? Right, watch
Behind you! Watch out! Yeah, and stay quiet!
If we keep going this way, I believe we'll reach that air dragon's lair.
Yes.
Just making sure you know where you're going.
Thank you.
Alka! Mimir, a little while ago you mentioned Odin's ravens. What's to stop him from using them to pop into existence and kidnap anybody he wants?
Consent. The only way to travel by Odin's ravens is by your own choice.
Oh, it's not
What
so
is
bad
it you
then.
want?
Are you a father?
Yes.
Then you must understand. My son, this toy, it was for him. But now he's gone. That day, so much chaos and death. I was panicked, looking for my son. Please, help reunite me with my son in Folkvanger.
We're gonna help him. right?
What is the last thing you saw, Spirit?
Statues. 2 of them. Dragons facing away from each other. Separated like my sons. A story that will bring me back to him.
His story is like many in this valley. Separated from someone they love by death.
We gotta get him back to his son.
Agreed.
You do? Huh? I assumed you'd say something like, reuniting the dead is pointless.
Not this time.
Ah, a hunter lives here.
A careless one.
How's that?
We found its home.
This token, it must be made whole again.
We can't get through with that bastard trying to bludgeon us!
Then we must get closer.
Watch out! Hey, Mimir. Between me and Tyr, whoever guessed I was the giant? Huh?
Indeed, lad. Bloody thing can't be hard! Something must be casting a spell on it!
What's the ogre?
So, brothers, how did you manage to kill Garn anyway?
We killed him a few times, actually, but it didn't take. And I figured maybe the way to stop a soulless beast was to give it a soul. So I gave it the one I had on me.
I beg your pardon?
Fenrir, remember the light Father saw? The accidental magic I did when Fenrir died? That was part of Fenrir's soul going into my knife. Once I figured that out, I just put Fenrir into Garn.
Clever one, lad! A gigantic hell beast with the soul of a loyal pup. Bloody brilliant!
Mimir, what were you saying earlier? About Sif not being a good mother when you knew her?
It's quite true, if I'm being frank. In a culture as debaucherous as the Aesir, being a paragon of womanhood meant being a fierce fighter and a fiercer drinker. She and Thor seldom knew a moment's sobriety, whether brutally dealing with their enemies or, just as brutally, raising those boys. And we'll just
Go
stop
much
there.
further, we'll be right on top of the ogre. Better be sure we're ready.
We fight!
Yeah, I got that! Yeah, it's Snake White! Behind you! Watch out! He's stunned, Father. Back!
That was ours, you opportunistic sod.
It went back to its perch. Let's go after it.
can be with your son now.
Thank you. I can't wait to see his face again. I'll give him this gift and tell him about the brave people who helped me.
Now you can help us. What did you see that day?
I was at the mead hall. Thor was there. He had a strange drinking companion. Some sort of creature, the likes of which I'd never seen. It had this barrel of mead that seemed to never go empty.
What were they doing?
Getting blind drunk from the looks of it. They were passing drinks around, reveling. Everyone had a tipple too many. But Thor, he was by far the drunkest of any man there that day.
Mimir, what do you make of this?
Thor has always loved a strong drink with questionable company, but I've never heard it. Word of his creature companion. This isn't a lot to go on, I'm afraid.
Well, we know one thing. Thor was totally drunk when the valley was destroyed.
There's still much we do not know, and whether your mother was involved remains unclear.
Big man, boss needs your help coaxing this stag back to the World Tree. The boss needs your help, mind you. Not me, I'm doing great. Got a belly full of stag feed, living life, but yeah, talk to him back at the round between rounds when you got a moment.
So this is where those tracks led.
Father, can we build a lyre together?
The instrument. Why?
We hunt, we train. Those are the only two things you do to distract yourself.
They are not distractions.
Oh, of course not.
I just thought it'd be nice to learn some music. You could teach me, and... No, it's stupid. Never mind.
The Drake fed here.
The creatures here aren't that big. Drake must have been constantly eating to survive out here.
Some sort of cage.
So it would seem. City of Possibility.
Yet Yet another mystery crystal. Lad, am I right in getting the sense you've actually gotten to know Thor's daughter somewhat?
Yeah, Thor's great. Wants to be a Valkyrie one day. And she deserves to be. Of course, I told her all about the Valkyries we faced. But I'm not sure how much she believes me. It didn't go great when I tried to tell her stories about her grandfather, though.
Anyone can have a blind spot when it comes to family. Some only learn the truth in the hardest way.
Mimir, we were talking about how Thor and Sif raised Magni and Modi, and you said they raised them brutally. What does that mean?
Oh, little brother. I know you didn't have an easy childhood, but you can't fathom how much worse it can get. Know what? We'll
No
finish
more
this
for
week.
now. Focus.
I wanted to tell you. I read something in Odin's library about what Gjallarhorn is supposed to do. If blown by a god, it sounds through all the realms and harmonizes the space between them. Blow it somewhere like Tyr's temple, and it would be like opening up all the realm travel towers at once.
It's quite a vulnerability. Wonder why he didn't just destroy it.
Some artifacts defy destruction.
Well, we should make Freya aware of this.
fucking jackass. Over here. The boss is going to want whatever lean worms you have, so, hit the chime already.